In 1998, my right arm and hand developed massive blood clots, and the cause was later found to be a massive tumor blocking off my right subclavian vein. The diagnosis was a rare one, epithelioid hemangioendothelioma, very rare soft tissue sarcoma.
Me and Senator Escobar, my brother, our mother had thyroid cancer when I was probably only about 5 years old.
When I was 20 years old, I was diagnosed with very early stage cervical cancer, and I was lucky enough to only require surgical removal, but I was at a time in my life that was very unstable, and if it weren't for a state-sponsored healthcare program for women with breast and cervical cancer, I would have never gotten the treatment that I needed.
I found a lump on my left breast. From there, I had a mastectomy, and a year and a half later, I had full-blown liver cancer, and now am clear of cancer and in remission for 11 years.
Since 1998, after 4 rounds of chemotherapy and a lot of different surgeries, I'm stable. And right now with my cancer, that is the most that you can ask for. The American Cancer Society Cancer Action Network, or ACScan, is the advocating piece of ACS. It's the way that survivors, fighters, caregivers, medical professionals get to tell their story, get to advocate, get to lobby for change.
The American Cancer Society Cancer Action Network lobbies both in Washington, D.C. and at the state level.
ACScan works with federal government on securing our cancer research dollars. The federal government is the #1 funder of cancer research, and second to that is the American Cancer Society.
A critical part of ACScan is that it relies on grassroots movement. It relies on the everyday person to come forward with their story, and that is what legislators listen to.
If I'm getting hit up by average citizens and they're telling me to vote a certain way because an issue affects them, then that's gonna stick with me at the end of the day.
There have been many victories for ACScan at both federal and state level. Federal level has seen recently an increase in monies coming back to cancer research, which is critical.
Here in Wyoming specifically, with our colorectal cancer screening program, ACScan really lobbied for that, and because of that now we have a program that's helping uninsured or underserved be able to get their colorectal cancer screenings.
I'm an ACScan member because it's really nice to be a part of something that's bigger than myself and something that I've had a personal experience with. And it gives me great pleasure to know that I am working towards something that will help other people.
It gives me the opportunity to go to legislators and talk to them about the issues for cancer patients.
Whatever your reason is, whatever your passion is, you all have an opportunity to make a difference in the fight against cancer. It's a war that we've been fighting for years, but the end is in sight, and we can make a difference.
I'm an ACScan member because it gives me a voice.